Hi traders, and welcome to today's ACY Securities Forex Market Analysis. My name is Duncan Cooper and I will be your host. Today we'll be focused on the dollar index and the New Zealand dollar to the US dollar. So first we'll look at the news items coming out for the week, and then we'll have a look at the charts. Hi traders, just going to take you through the news items that could affect the New Zealand US dollar this week. Now, into Tuesday today, these times are Queensland time, my time, we do have China data coming out at midday. GDP, and then there's no New Zealand data for the week, but we'll just have a look at the US data. Later in the day, in Tuesday 11:30 p.m. for the US, here we have the Empire State Manufacturing Index, and then getting into Wednesday at 11:30 p.m. for the US, we have core PPI, core retail sales, PPI, and retail sales data. So those are the items that could affect the New Zealand dollar from a news perspective. So taking out of those, with that in mind, let's get to the charts. Alright traders, just want a quick review of the dollar index. I'm on the weekly chart, and this fib, I've drawn it from the low of last year up to the high of last year. So we're trading back inside the range of last year, and we're at the 62% retracement of that range, and a similar story has been happening on the New Zealand dollar in reverse, so that's why I put the fib across the yearly range. So at the moment we're just maybe holding at the 62% level of last year's trading range. Can we put a bottom in there? Can we show some strength now to the US dollar to move up? And if we can move above the last lower top here that's been forming on the weekly chart, we may be getting a bottom coming in. So monitor that. Can we start to hold at the 62% retracement of last year's trading range to move up to show a bit of strength now on the dollar index? Even moving back above this monthly level of support resistance at 103.82. If we can get back above there, that's going to show some strength back into the dollar, and that would help the New Zealand dollar move down. So just bear in mind the position of the dollar index. Whilst it's been moving down, it is now showing a lower top, lower bottom. It's at the 62% retracement last year's trading range. Alright, with that in mind, let's get to the New Zealand dollar. Alright traders, on to the New Zealand dollar on the monthly chart here. Now monthly resistance is at 65.27 and monthly supports from over here at 62.04. So we're kind of bound between those two levels at the moment. We've almost been up to 65.27, and this month we've had a month down, but we have bounced at 62.04, so a little bit range bound between those two levels. MACD's down, and the trend is down here, lower top to a lower bottom, coming up potentially maybe to put in a lower top at this monthly resistance here. As well, if I draw a fib in from high to low, that's actually last year's trading range. As we're discussing down the dollar index, we've come up to test the 62% level of last year's trading range. Are we failing there to have a long-term decline down from that level? Alright, so the monthly chart there, the trend is down. We've just been having a corrective move back up at the moment. Alright, let's move down to the weekly chart. Alright traders, on the weekly chart, I've just removed that fib and put in some support and resistance. So I've got weekly support here at 61.91, weekly resistance at 64.68. So we've come up and false broke that level. The actual trend on the weekly is up, higher top, higher bottom, but we've had this false break here. What I'm anticipating is that we've moved down to support and had a bounce. We may be coming up here to put in a lower top to move this way. Now I know MACD is up and price trend is up, but having that failure up there at the monthly 62% retracement, failing at weekly resistance up there heavily, we may be having a turning point there. So let's get rid of my arrows. If I draw a fib in across this smaller range, you'll see that we've rallied to the 62 level. And we're just holding here at the 62 level, 63.90. We are having a struggle at the 6400 level. So are we putting in a lower top here over time to move down? Alright, let's drop down to the day chart and have a closer look. Alright traders, on to the day chart now. We're in consolidation here at the moment in terms of price action. We've got support here at 63.04. and resistance up here at 64.11. Now I'm not putting lines in because it'll be too busy with the fib, but you can see here that we're holding at the 62% level, 63.90 at the moment. Just below the 6400 level. Now what I'm anticipating is that we've moved down. We're having a bounce at monthly support here, weekly support. We're coming up. We're now holding at the 62 level. And if we can break daily support here at the moment, 6304, that's going to confirm a new downtrend. And we'll get a continuation pattern down to move through monthly support and move down the range. Targeting potentially there 6103 in the short term, the 127 extension. Alright, so whilst we're consolidating at the moment, I'm watching for a break below 6304 to confirm the new downtrend, and then a continuation of that downtrend below the 6204 monthly support level. Alright traders, that's my analysis for today. Have a great trading week. Look forward to seeing you next time.
Are you looking to improve your trading? Join Duncan Cooper, Senior Market Strategist and Trading Mentor at ACY Securities, as he shares his knowledge on the global Forex markets. The upcoming webinars for this week: 17th of January, Forex Trading, Live Market Analysis. During this webinar, Duncan will review 12 currency pairs, determine the key support and resistance trading levels for the week ahead, discuss his favorite risk to reward trading opportunities, and answer your trading questions. 18th of January, identifying high probability trading levels using the monthly and weekly candlesticks. Discover how to identify key trading levels for both intraday and position trading using the monthly and weekly candlestick highs and lows. 19th of January, live Forex market review, identifying high probability trading levels. Follow the link below and join for free.